Just unravel this for us here. This is a bit of politics going on with everybody making the statements that they want us to hear.
Well, it's a very murky affair. And I think, first of all, Ben Wallace did want this job. And Ben Wallace has been lobbying for this job for about the last year. I mean, every NATO summit, every trip he makes abroad, the number one item on his agenda is make me NATO Secretary General. So there's no doubt that where Ben wants this to go. But as you say, he's run into some pretty stiff opposition, both from America, but also from within Europe. Both France and Germany, I understand, are not happy at the prospect, not just of Mr. Wallace getting a job, but a British politician getting this plum job. And that opposition has now persuaded Mr. Wallace to throw in the towel. That's according to The Economist.
Con, why is it a matter for Biden? I know they're the biggest contributors to NATO. Is it as crude as that's why they've got so much clout over who is or isn't the Secretary General?
Well, that's a good question, Andrew. I mean, I think, first of all, I think Whitehall will be very disappointed that the Biden administration is playing up in this way, given that basically after the US, Britain has been the most forthright and supportive ally of the Ukrainians since Russia invaded last year. So, I mean, I think there will be an enormous amount of disappointment on this. I mean, the Americans say they want continuity and they want Stoltenberg to stay for another year. And I can see that makes sense because, you know, we've got this very problematic issue of whether to give Ukraine membership of NATO. And I think, you know, that needs to be worked through. But the other thing is, I think basically France and Germany are really deeply opposed to having a British leader of NATO because of Brexit. Scholz in Germany was humiliated by Ben Wallace when earlier this year the Germans were playing up over allowing tanks to go to Ukraine. So Scholz is sort of in a sulk over that. And of course, the French want to see, even though the French have a very problematic relationship with NATO historically, they want to make sure there's an EU candidate for the post. So it's a very murky situation.